Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Piper Jasmine, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all my favorite binge-worthy shows on Netflix and Hulu. I don't know about you guys, but I literally have like no life whatsoever. Zilch, zero, none, and I have like 2 friends, so go me. So a lot of the times that what I'm doing with my life is I'm watching TV shows. So when I tell you that these shows are so good, trust me, these are binge-worthy, the most amazing shows that are out there. So if you guys are looking for new shows to watch on Netflix or Hulu, then make sure that you keep on watching, and let's get into the video.
Cause you already know. First class, you already know.
Okay, so the first show that I have on my list, this is a Hulu show, and it's called The Handmaid's Tales. I remember I tried watching The Handmaid's Tales last year, and I could not get into the show at all, but after this award season and I saw that it won so many different awards, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this. And you guys, that show is something else. We're gonna play the promo first.
I was asleep before. That's how we let it happen. When they slaughtered Congress, we didn't wake up. When they blamed terrorists and suspended the Constitution, we didn't wake up then either. Now I'm awake. My name is Offred. I had another name.
Ladies, I have to let you go. It's the law now.
They needed to do it this way. All the bank accounts and the jobs all at the same time. You imagine the airports otherwise?
You girls will serve the leaders and their barren wives. You will bear children for them.
There's an eye in your house.
I'll send you to the colonies. You'll be cleaning up toxic waste and then you'll die.
Tonight is a celebration of Gilead and of what we have achieved.
We only wanted to make the world better.
Better.
Better never means better for everyone.
I want to keep on living for her.
Remember your scripture. Blessed are the meek.
And blessed are those who suffer for the cause of righteousness.
So The Handmaid's Tales is basically about this post-apocalyptic. It's basically this post-apocalyptic. I don't think I said that right. Or maybe not even post-apocalyptic. No, I don't think it's post-apocalyptic. I think apocalyptic's when the world ends. You have these group of people calling themselves, from Gilead commanders. They overthrew the American government. So then it goes that the women who can still bear children become handmaids. And I also think they probably sinned as well. I think they're sinners, I think. I don't really know. So it really focuses on June. Her real name is June, but her name given in Gilead is Offred because she lives with Commander Fred. So yeah. And basically she's there to have their kids because the wife can't have children. So she's there, and it really just goes along with her journey of her being a handmaid. And it really sucks, but it's so good. I would say the first episode was alright. I don't know if that's just because I was half not paying attention to it, but you just follow her journey of becoming a handmaid. She gets punished. There's a lot of rules, and she when she's taken into Gilead, because she tried to escape with her husband and her child, but they got caught. And so June and her husband and their daughter, they're separated. So the first season is just her just into the life of the handmaid, I guess, and telling the story of how it all kind of happened. I'm really bad at explaining this show. But it's kind of hard because so many different aspects to it, because there's a lot of flashbacks of the life before as well. and I can't really remember which season I saw most of them, but it's a really good show and you get really invested into it. And it's honestly kind of scary that like that's life in America, because you live in it, or I live in America, and it's like, wow, I mean, I know we all say we hate Trump, or maybe not all of us, but I know some of us say we hate Trump, but honestly, I'd much rather live in this America than Gilead's version of America. So that's the Handmaid's Tales for y'all. So the next show is The Haunting of Hill House. Oh my gosh, you guys, The Haunting of Hill House is so good. It sounds really scary, but it's not that scary at all. I think I'm gonna play the promo for you guys for this one. But The Haunting of Hill House is basically how this one family grew up at Hill House. And one night something strange happened, like ghost or something, right? And the father had to get all the kids in the car to get out of the house before something else happened to them, because their mom died in the house. And it was like something was after them, right? So he got all the kids in the car and got them away from the house before any one of them got hurt as well. So years later, the kids are still having trouble coping with it, coping with what happened and what happened to their mom and what happened at Hill House. And one of the sisters, she decides to go back to Hill House and she ends up dying. So basically what the whole show is about the siblings. I really can't remember what happened. It came out a while ago and it was just so good. I can't remember they all died at the end. I kind of feel like they all died at the end, but I don't think so. But it's really the siblings trying to figure out what exactly is in Hill House and what exactly happened in Hill House. So, and honestly, The Haunting of Hill House, it sounds kind of scary, but it's honestly not that scary.
Now I want you two to get good rest.
What if I have a bad dream?
They're making it seem scary, I promise it's not that scary.
I'm sure we can handle any dream you have.
What if I dream that you sent us away into the dark and we get hurt? Really hurt? And what if I'm so sad and scared of the dark out there that I put poison in me for years and years until my blood turns into poison and my heart breaks right in half and I can't feel anything happy. Now I can't stand it anymore and I have to die. And time on a silver table. Is my jaw wired shut? Would you wake us up from a dream like that?
We're not like any other family. We're different because of where we grew up. Hill House.
Your mother, she was not crazy. Neither was your sister, neither is your brother, neither are you. It's that house.
Dream? Of course I'd wake you.
Yeah, so it came out a while ago, that's why I can't really remember what happened. But it's a super, super good show, and the guy who played Luke, he's fine as frick. And trust me when I say it's not that scary, because I'm a little scaredy cat and I'll get scared. But if I can watch it in the dark, you'll be fine, because I watch that show perfectly fine in the dark. Okay, the next show, oh my god. This show is called The Sinner. And guys, this show is so good. Well, I kind of take that back. I'm gonna say season 1 is so good. I remember seeing like promos on it on TV and stuff, and this was a show with Jessica Biel in it. And I'm not a real fan of Jessica Biel, so whenever I saw it, I was just like, oh, cool, there goes Justin Timberlake's wife. And I was just really bored one day, and I saw it on Netflix. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it. So we are going to watch the trailer. Okay, so that's a really good trailer because it really did a good job spoiling. Like, not spoiling the show, which I think it's kind of hard nowadays. But so basically it starts off with this woman at the beach, regular day with her husband and her kid, and she hears this song and it just like triggers something inside of her, and she attacks the guy who's singing the song or whatever. So throughout the whole season of the center, it kind of works in a flashback, like has a lot of flashbacks until like the last episode where you kind of get into the present about what happened, and it's such a big plot twist, you guys. Usually I feel like a lot of shows can be predictable as into what happened, who did it, why it happened. This show, I was shook. Like I was not expecting that. And so it just follows the story of what happened in her past to cause her to attack the guy when she heard the song. So really, what was her relationship with that guy, and why does that song trigger such emotions? That's really, like, I don't want to spoil it for you guys in case you want to watch it, but that's really all I can say about The Sinner. That is a binge-worthy show. I even got my mom to start watching it, and she loved it as well, and she finished it in like a day. So I would so recommend The Sinner. Man, I really want to tell you guys what happened, but I can't. It's like a show that you've never seen before. The next show, Ozark, that is on Netflix as well. And Ozark, it honestly took me, I would say it took me a good minute to actually, not even a good minute, like maybe like 2 episodes for me to kind of really get into it. But once you get into it, you really, it's just a really interesting show to watch because I've never watched a show revolving around that type of plot. So basically it's about this guy named Marty, and he lived in like Chicago or something. And him and his partner, I don't think it was accounting, I can't remember what their job was, but they were in some illegal dealings and stuff. So the first episode really goes into everyone, like Marty's business partners being shot, and Marty like claiming that he can laundry, is that the term? Like produce clean money in the Ozarks, which is like a place somewhere, I think it's in Texas or something. And it was really like a lie because he thought it was, he was just trying to cover himself so he wouldn't be shot to death. So he tells the big mafia guy, or the big guy, I don't know, the boss, let's call him the boss. He tells the boss that he can get him clean money, he can go to the Ozarks, he's gonna make all this money. So really the Ozarks is basically Marty taking his wife and his family, and I think he had an affair with his wife. No, his wife had an affair with like his friend, or it was something like that. I know his wife had an affair and like they weren't on like the best terms or whatever. So Marty kind of drags his entire family into laundering the money, and it went to the point where he even had like the kids helping him hide the money and putting the money in like the bricks or in bookshelves and stuff like that. So it's a good show because you're really trying to figure out the next step that Marty's gonna do, because he kind of lies a lot and he kind of puts himself in situations he can't really get himself out of. It's really crazy. It's really good. There's like 2 seasons of the Ozarks, I believe. The second season was really good. It was a lot better. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the trailer of Ozark.
That which separates the haves from the have-nots. Patience, frugality, sacrifice. Deciding to invest in your family's future and taking responsibility for the consequences of those actions.
Mr. Burke?
Hello.
Trevor Evans, FBI.
Johnny, what's going on?
We believe your husband's partner was murdered.
What?
Let's all stop playing this game, shall we? Lying, running. Aren't you both tired?
We made a choice to move our family to a more peaceful place.
Mom, what are we doing here?
Your father's laundering money for a Mexican drug cartel.
Marty, where's my $5 million? Someone's going to die.
Relax.
Why do I have this feeling we both know that you'd be better off dead?
We're going to kill your family and be done with all this madness.
He's a smarty. He knows the kids' names.
Last chance for witness protection.
This is just another betrayal, isn't it? How long have you been planning this?
You have walled me out.
Money is, at its essence, that measure of a man's choices.
What'd you do today for our family?
You is on Netflix. I feel like this show might be a little basic to put in here because I'm sure a lot of people have seen You. It's a really good show. I just want to point out that I literally started watching You before all of my other friends did. And by the time everyone was posting on Snapchat like, watch You, this is so good, I was like, been there, done that, honey. Like, I've already seen that. You're just late on the bandwagon train. So basically, You is about this guy, I forgot his name, but Pete Bagley, something like that. He was Dan on Gossip Girl, and he's basically just a sociopath. He meets this girl in the bookstore, and he just becomes obsessed with her, and he does all of these crazy things to get her attention and to keep her with him, and yeah, he does a lot of stuff for her. And it's not like crazy, it's not cute stuff, it's crazy psychotic stuff. Like, that's not how you get a girl. You basically teaches you all the things to do if you want to scare a girl and if you don't want to keep her. That's really the show. He's just obsessed. Was her name Jo? I can't remember. He was just obsessed with her. And it's really good. It actually came on Lifetime, I think. It was a Lifetime show before it came on Netflix. And I actually have to rewatch it again for my AP Psych project. Go me. But he has a lot of stalkerish tendencies. I would definitely say sociopath tendencies as well.
Well, hello there. Who are you?
Everyone just calls me Beck.
Beck is her name.
There you were. Every account sent to public. You want to be seen, heard, known. Of course, I obliged. I believe in love at first sight. But love is tricky.
Is this Joseph?
Hey, can we get real for a second? We have questionable taste in friends. I'm going to help you get the life you deserve.
I think I might really like him. You can't be serious.
I'm not a maybe. I'm the one. There's scary people in the world, Beck.
I'm on to you.
Jealousy got the best of me.
How exactly does one get rid of a body? The things you do for love. Are you watching me?
Maybe.
Stalker.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop doing trailers, you guys, because I feel like they're gonna take up a big chunk of the video. So I'm just gonna talk about the shows now. So we have The Umbrella Academy, which is a show on Netflix. I think it's okay. Some people loved it, that's why I'm just gonna put it in here. Me personally, I didn't really like it, but it's about all these kids that were born on the same day, like the same time, and they have these powers. And this guy got all the kids together, created this academy, and they helped save the world or save lives when they were younger. And I guess as they got older, they grew apart and left the academy and started their own life. Their father, the guy who took them in, died, and that's when they all came back together. And one of their brothers, number 7, something like that, he can go into time travel, and he sees the future and he sees how the world's gonna end, and he can't figure out how to get back home. He finally figures out how to get back home, and basically the whole storyline is them trying to save the world by using their powers. And there was a pretty big plot twist. I'm not gonna say what it was, but there's a pretty big plot twist in this series. So I would really say it got good like on episode 7 out of like 10, FYI. So that's really The Umbrella Academy. Yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't put it like top binge worthy, But why is my brother yelling when he plays a video game? I don't understand. But it's definitely a show to watch if you don't have any other options and you're super bored. The next show that I have is New Amsterdam, and I saw this on Hulu. It's kind of like a New Amsterdam is it's a medical drama show, so if you like Grey's Anatomy, I would recommend New Amsterdam. New Amsterdam is a hospital in New York, and it takes in a whole bunch of patients. It's like underfunded, and this new guy comes in. He's like the new manager or whatever. He's running the hospital, and he's just really trying to clean it up and make it the best hospital that it can be. You know, get good doctors who care about what they're doing and who care about their patients. But the only thing is, he's dying because he has cancer, and he's been pretty absent in his marriage as well, and his wife is pregnant. And I really like Grey's. I'm not gonna say it's better than Grey's, but it really is like similar if you're into that medical drama, but I feel like it's less so about drama and more so about patients. So next is A Million Little Things. A Million Little Things, I watched it on Hulu, but it comes on ABC on Thursdays. I think it's on a break right now. But A Million Little Things, it essentially starts off with this guy killing himself. He falls from the window of the building that he works in, leaving behind his best friends and his wife and 2 children. And they're all trying to figure out why would he commit suicide, because he was a really successful businessman. He had a great wife, he had great kids, and he had great friends. So the entire time they are really trying to figure out like what happened while they're still living their life. Like one of the friends, he had breast cancer, and the day he killed himself, he was trying to figure out if he had went into remission or not. One of his other friends, he had a pill, he was about to pop some pills before he got the call that he committed suicide, and the other friend was having an affair with his wife. So it's really juicy, really good. They kind of just find out that he was in a lot of trouble. It's a really good show as well. So I think that's really like all the other shows that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you found some new shows to watch. If you did, and if you give these shows a shot, please let me know in the comments and tell me which show that you watched and if you enjoyed it or not, or just comment down which show that you want to watch and that seems really good to you. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe. As always, thank you for watching.
Nice Beamers, double pocket, fuck pen and meter. In your club, on your couch, just got paid to be it. On your girl, rubbing on my favorite features. I said that Jesus only wanted Ben Franklin's and Mona Lisa.